Okay, so hello, this is Atala 16 and here we go for another live stream of Wargame Red Dragon. So this is another 10 versus 10 once again. I'm sorry, that's pretty much all I like about Wargame. So yeah, okay, I seem to be on the left side. I'll try to do something about that. Because I have an appropriate deck for the situation. Actually, I hope that I do. This is a blue dragon deck. Okay, so yeah, I will have to rely on my air force to maintain air superiority against chopper, which might be a little tricky. I'm not sure I should do that. Actually, I probably should not do that. Okay, I'll bring different type of units. Yeah, okay, some of those Japanese troops. So this is a Blue Dragon coalition deck, which is well, the thing is recently I decided to delete all the deck I created because there was way too many of them. So as a result of this, I decided to create new decks, and this is the first one that I created. I probably will put that into the description later on. But I decided to go for the Blue Dragon because there's actually very few people that play with them, and I don't think they're that bad. So since we never see them that much, I decided to go with that. So here what I'm using is some pretty bad planes, but they have a lot of air-to-air missiles. And the purpose of this is mostly to intercept any potential chopper rush, which turned out not to happen here, which make my move a little bit of a waste of points. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, here we go. Bunch of SU 122. Oh, they didn't manage to kill my guys there. I guess I must have been a little careless there. So I'll bring in some reinforcements, but I don't really have much point yet. So I guess I'll bring a recon to have a good idea of what's coming my way. I'm not a big fan of being on the left side. I prefer to... this deck is a little more adapted to the center. Here I'll move a recon chopper in those hills so that there's no enemy infantry recon which will spot anything. My impression is that there's probably only one guy fighting on this side, which can be a good opportunity for me. Or for us, actually. Because judging by the kind of unit he brings, these are not particularly expensive, which means that he's trying to compensate for a wide front, or he's only using that as a kind of a recon force. So I guess probably what I should do here is just follow up with the movement of that guy. That appeared to be rather aggressive. Actually, our team seem rather aggressive overall because we do have most of the front already. Yeah, look at that. He's not bringing anything heavy. So my impression is that this guy is barely... he's merely doing defensive work. Now the issue is that this guy, he has good troops, but it's all light stuff. I guess we'll take advantage of the opening my ally did. There's not much defender. It's very likely also that whoever is defending there is probably relying on that artillery that we see now to do his job. Okay, that's a good kill. We'll bring some chopper recon. Although I think I saw a Tunguska heading there. I will go hide this command vehicle here where there's a visual concealment. They cannot see down that hill. Okay, well, here I kind of have a problem with fuel. Yeah, they definitely seem to have a lot of artillery. Here I'll use those recon vehicles which have a cannon and they are really good, so I hope that they'll be able to intercept those Su-122. No, I lost my stuff there. It's very likely that the pact is just relying on artillery. And I do not have much opposition to offer them. Oh, there you go with the Tunguska. I'm just ordering my different planes which are over here to attack those choppers. Yeah, that's one less Su-27. Now these planes I'm using are really not expensive. Well, that's why I'm kinda risking them. And that Su-27 was worth a lot, so that's probably a good deal I did. Yeah, the issue here is that they really are bombarding us a lot with a lot of artillery. I will send two group of reservists over there. Look at that, this Bradley hit that T-72B I think one time with the toe, and it only did 1 square of damage. That just show you the insane armor of that kind of tank, especially from the front. I'll do an airstrike against those T-72. Okay, let's try to go over there. Now the issue is that as I'm proceeding through that forest, they very much know that I'm there. Okay, that's another plane down. These planes are rather expensive. clearly don't want me to have any anti-chopper. No, you see, I will actually pull back a little. Just with the artillery, they are killing my heavy tank there. Now they know that I have anti-air over there. It's time to pull them back. I will bring a few troops to try to clear that place. There's a few SU over there. They're coming in with a lot of stuff here. Perhaps too much stuff. don't really mind losing a few reservists, because right now the priority is really to get rid of all those tanks. Can see that those T-62 are not much of in a position for Kyu Marushiki. This guy really like his chopper. Okay, bye Tungushka. Now it's time to fix those Kyu Marushiki. They seem to actually want to fight for that place. I'm a little surprised about that. So we'll use some MLRS. And these are Japanese MLRS, which are actually rather reliable when it comes to kill light stuff. Which is exactly the type of enemy I'm shooting at right here. Guess I'll bring more rocket launcher. Because my reservists are definitely not up to the task of beating all this. The good news about them using napalms on that place is that now they cannot move faster forward, which means that my rocket will be effective against them. Okay, that's a little bit of a downer there. Lost the command vehicle. Now they're switching targets. Guess I just have to let them come. I 106 really was lucky. Oh, that's a little dangerous right here. Because Kyumaru Shiki are really good, but at close range it kind of compensates their high armor because of the kinetic force of the enemy cannon. Yeah, those planes are really lucky. Okay, that's problematic here. Well, that was problematic, but ended up doing fine. So, did kill 4,000, and I lost 2,000, so I did kill twice as many. And you can see the Kyumarushiki, which are my tank. Killing pretty much everything. But what the other team sent against me wasn't really serious, if you ask me. A few choppers. That's what my rocket launcher used. Killed, I mean. A couple of infantry and BMP. But overall it's my Kyumarushiki which killed everything. So that was a good round. Now let's do another one. Now for those which are interested in what deck I'm using, this is the one. I think it's very likely that the only weakness of that deck is the anti-air. I'm using Tansam short arrows, which is a good anti-chopper, but it doesn't seem to be amazing against planes. So it's a bit of a problem there, but I'm using Mistral infantry, which if you put that in building, it's amazing. And very accurate. Also, I'm kind of relying on my KF-16C, which I did not really use in the last round to maintain air superiority. But I haven't really used much air in that last round. It's not a particularly numerous or diverse deck when you look at it, but it's reliable. I'll do a Commonwealth Marine deck while we're waiting. Which is a strange idea, but it's very effective as a deck. I like it. And the Gurkhas are actually very good. Oh, seems we won't have much time. It's starting already. Okay, so this time we'll be in Victor. I think I'll just defend Victor. And I will instead go in the center. I will use those Korean fighter, which have 6 AIM-9G, to prevent any chopper from intercepting my chopper rush. They might get shot down by enemy planes, but I don't really mind. I think we will have a problem here. Somebody is not leaving a CP here. So I have no choice but to take care of that. Otherwise we'll be in trouble. Oh, that's a mistake there. I did what I should never do. Meaning unloading your troops right at the beginning. That's a very dumb move. One of the trends I noticed lately is people are trying to attack uniform or golf right at the beginning, leading to usually big disaster. Okay, you can see here many choppers. Not sure if I actually did well there. That seemed to have disrupted them a little. Well, here my chopper will land my Japanese troops, which are really good because they have a kind of recoilless rifle. It might not be the best type of unit for town fight, but they're good enough. And also their anti-tank weapon has a good range, which is important. You can see that they have a range sufficient to attack those troops, but now the napalm is cutting my line of sight, which is something I really dislike about the napalm. Fighter is actually a pretty good autocannon APC. My impression is that my infantry is much better than what they can offer there. I'll send some reinforcements over here. That's interesting here, they're using some grenade launcher infantry, which is actually very good. But it might not be that good in town, I'm not too sure. But I did not have a sufficient amount of experience to judge. Now we'll deploy some Mistral a little all over the place, and the hope I have here is that the enemy will actually fall for it. And while I do that, I will call in some reservists, which are very practical to scout ahead. Well, here I noticed that we haven't captured that part yet. Kind of provoking the anti-air here, which is probably a waste on my part. Okay, we do have a command vehicle on the other side, so we'll cancel that move. We'll need to bring some tank to fight those BMP-2, which are a pain right now. Well, the good news is my Cobra managed to take out those BMP, but I lost one other Cobra in the process. Did a small scouting move there. I remember calling some reservists, but they are nowhere to be seen. I'll do a rocket attack on those position over there. Yeah, I guess I could play a red 4 after. I don't mind. That's right, I need to deploy some reservists. They are currently pushing very hard on us. Those clusters are hurting me. Not so much in valuable troops, but my supply trucks are dying, which is counterproductive. I guess that might be a good justification to actually use chopper, because when you call them, they won't get stuck in under cluster bomb attack. Apparently the left flank has fallen. Make rocket barrage on that place, because I know that there is some anti-air as well as some anti-tank. Yeah, I'm killing a few. I doubt that there's anything remaining in there. That's really a battle of artillery right there. All I see is explosions all over the place. That was a bad move here. I should have pulled back. that's 2 Moderna and 1 Wilk less. That's a good thing. And now another Wilk down. These are worth a lot of points. I'm really not sure if that will be a good run or not, because sure, I'm killing stuff, but I'm also losing a lot of stuff. And it's clear that my team is losing this. They are really spending a lot of points on attacking that position. Oh well, at least I'm in the positive. That's the good thing. That was a really artillery-oriented game. I actually lost a lot of Yibigu, which are reservist. But it's very likely that the reason why I'm actually on, well, I'm positive in the kill is the fact that I killed those T-72M2 Moderna. These are really expensive. As well as those T-72M2 Wilk. Okay, this time I'll be packed. Okay, let's go packed. I'll play the Czechoslovak because this is the only pack deck that I have. I'll show you what it looked like. So this is my Czechoslovak deck. It's actually very good, very effective. So you have those infantry which have grenade launcher that came with the DLC. You have those Leka with Pechokta, something like that. These guys, they have a kind of recoilless rifle, that's also really good. Strela 3 is good, Conquer M is good. Zeniste, that's for urban fight or forest. Then you have pretty good artillery here in the Ondava, which is really accurate. The Strobe 2 is an amazing anti-air. RM70 is good MLRS. It used to be that MLRS were useless, but now they are really good. Then you have some anti-air, but the Moderna M2, that's the beast. I think that unit is really good. Then you complete that with T-72 and T-72S. Mostly T-72 because the Moderna is your main weapon. It's the weapon you use to hurt the enemy, while the others are merely a distraction. And here the rest is pretty much distraction. They have a good air support capacity, those check. And yeah, for the naval stuff, I have some coastal defense essentially, and Shangdu and that kind of stuff. So, but doesn't really matter in the kind of map I'm playing lately. Okay, let's see where I am on the left side. I don't want to fight left side, so I will go here. Okay, and I will go in the center again, I suppose. What's fun about the Czechoslovak is how fast they are on wheels. So we'll send them to fight the enemy pretty quickly on wheels. It goes nearly faster than if they were on choppers. The only downside to that is a napalm strike can slow them down a lot, but that rarely actually happens. Now this guy is saying that he's going there, but I don't really see his troops anywhere. Yeah, I don't really see what he means by that. Oh, he has a few in front. But he does not have a command vehicle yet. Also, there doesn't seem to be anybody going to Tatiana. That's the charm of playing the Pact. It's usually chaotic. Now, of course, if you have good players with you, you can do marvelous things, but otherwise, you're pretty much stuck with a dysfunctional team. Okay, so I will give my different orders to different people for them to spread around. Oh, look at that. Napalm strike as I kinda expected. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be that aggressive so far. Or it might be that I just don't see what they're doing right now. They seem to have wanted to slow us down there, but there's just nothing following their initial move. Okay, some Leopard 2. That's good units. But that's not really a unit that can enter town. Yeah, my impression is that they wanted to take the zone, but because we didn't manage to capture early on, they decided to abort that plan, and as a result, they are not particularly well positioned to actually fight in the center, but they still have a lot of troops here, which are dangerous. I hope that was a friendly strike. Yeah, Fallschirmjäger are a pain, no question about that.
Proti oceli, David a Goliáš v moderním provedení.
Okay, so I'll have to fight Fallschirmjäger, which can be dangerous. Here, I'll just cover my back from a potential chopper rush here. I'll bring some more infantry to complete my defense. And I also need to rearm those grenade launcher guys. So I will bring a Colossus over here.
Člověk proti oceli, David a Goliáš v moderním provedení. Rád si něco uškvařím.
Oh, that's trouble.
Službám, pane. Koho máme převést? Pane? Ano, pane. My se tanku nebojíme. Máme potíže.
The Conquerors M are certainly some of the best ATGM the pack size can have.
Tak zas na cestu.
What's interesting is that those grenade launcher infantry are really stunning those Fallschirmjäger and doing an effective job at making them nearly useless.
Člověk proti oceli, David a Goliáš v moderním provedení. Dobře, budeme tam tak rychle, jak to půjde.
That's good.
Rád si něco uškvařím.
Even killed the leopard too there with the Conqueror's M. Well, actually, that Salamandra managed to kill a Roland tree. That is very impressive. Totally unexpected.
Ženy jste vybaveni a připraveni k přesunu. Chcete svést? riskovat naše životy? Máme potíže!
Oh, the salamander actually managed to kill another Roland. That's an amazing pilot.
Koho máme převést? Máme potíže!
What are they shooting? Oh, they're shooting the salamander.
Ženy jste vybaveni a připraveni k přesunu. Nechte nás něco zapálit, pane. Tak zas na cestu. Máme potíže! Moje válka to není. Máme potíže! Nakonec vždycky dojde na pěšáka a jeho dcer. Jedeme! Střelivo, benzín, součástky. Stačí říct?
Ohne uns wären sie blind.
Dělají, co budete chtít. Ženy jste vybaveni a připraveni k přesunu. Co pro vás můžeme dělat, pane? Vybaveni a připraveni k
Well, that was a very good move on my part. Very satisfied with it. Člověk proti oceli, David a Goliáš, moderní provedy. Ženy jste vybaveni a připraveni k přesunu. Moje válka to není. Oh well. Had a good run there.
Pojď, pane.
I guess I kinda saw that coming, but I left my anti-air too far behind.
Chcete svést? Chcete svést? Slyším vás, Pětko? Potřebujete sejmout tak, pane?
Okay, very nice. Some leopard have been disposed of. Very expensive stuff.
Proč mám pocit, že se chystáte riskovat naše životy? Kam vám to máme dopravit? Proč to musí být vždycky já? Leď, pane! Nastoupena a připravena.
Okay, so let's see, what can I do now? Just first of all, reloading my supplies. That might be one of the priority.
Čekám na rozkazy, pane. Popadně ty věci, chlapi. Máme další přesun. Ano, pane. Transportní jednotky udělají, co musí. Nakonec vždycky dojde na pěšáka a jeho dcer. Četa nastoupena a připravena. Ano, pane.
Not sure that's a good move there. Well, it might not be a good move, but that seemed to have attracted the Fallschirmjäger in a position where they can be vulnerable to better weaponry, which is a good thing. Because now I'm killing them.
Nové rozkazy, pane? Nové rozkazy, pane?
because of the quantity and firepower of all my transport combined, I end up actually managing to kill those Fallschirmjäger.
Nové rozkazy, pane? Co pro vás může pěchota udělat, pane? Přesunujeme se.
The thing is, I'm killing a lot of enemies. It's just that most of them are not really that expensive, so I think in the end that probably won't end up being a particularly big score. But I think that will be a rather good score nonetheless, considering the kind of stuff I'm killing.
Vás vítají na palubě. Kontrola provedena, připraven.
My se tanku nebojíme. Volal někdo taxíka?
Sadly, the round is over. Oh well, I did much better than I expected. So 2,600, which is nearly 3,000, and lost 875. Let's see what went well. So those conquered and managed to kill a couple of good anti-air and Kyler, which are a good medium tank, I will say. Here a Leopard 2A1, that's also very good. The Fallschirmjäger are really expensive, so that's a good kill. Yeah, a few Sherman from my Conquerors. Lecta Peota here really did kill a good Leopard, 2 Leopard, and well, artillery. And a couple of Fallschirmjäger. The thing is, if you use Fallschirmjäger a lot, they are expensive, so when you lose them, you lose a lot. So you're feeding the enemy. So that was a good round. So I guess that will be all for today. I hope you did enjoy that series of battle, which went well, for me at least. And I guess I'll see you on the next live stream. So, goodbye.